Here's my biblical question. My biblical question. Do you see yourself as joint heirs with the Son? Do you see yourself as joint heirs with the Son? Is that clear? Who don't understand the question? You don't understand the question? Okay. And you don't understand it? Who understands the question? Oh, good. Hitler does too. I told you stop doing that. You scare me. He raised his hand like Hitler all the time. Isn't that right, Raymond?
You want to answer. You want to answer,
I
sir.
know, but not the Hitler answer. This is how normal people raise their hand. We don't want to intimidate. What is my question?
Are we joint heirs?
That's not the question.
Or do we believe?
That's not the question.
Do we see ourselves
Yes.
as joint heirs to this with the Son?
Yes. Isn't that a good question? What are you thinking, Gennaro?
I think it's a good question, yes.
Do you see yourself as joint heirs with the Son?
Not entirely, no.
Isn't that amazing?
Yes.
That is like mind-blowing, huh? How about you? Do you see yourself as joint? Do you understand the question now? You don't understand the question yet?
No.
Do you understand the question, Kat?
That's okay.
Do you understand the question?
No.
Lord have mercy. You understand the question? What is the question? This is so good. Isn't it good?
So, do you see yourself as joint heirs with the Son?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the question?
I can't get it out, but I can. When I hear it, like joint heirs, like are you on the same, I guess, level as you say the Son? I'm assuming Son of God, Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry?
The Son of God, Jesus Christ, is what I'm thinking that it sounds like.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I think I understand it now.
What's the question?
Do you see yourself?
See, this is why I want you to go within and seek the right things. It's so amazing. It really is. So what's the question?
You want me to say it a different way?
No, just say whatever the question
Do
is.
you see yourself as the heir of the Son?
That's not the question.
No, I forgot what it is. Then
Oh, amazing.
I forgot. I have to keep hearing it.
Okay. Mark, what's the question, Mark?
Do you see Jesus as your brother, not your half-brother, not someone you're trying to be like?
That's not the question.
You said, what does it mean?
No, I said, what's the question?
The question is, do you see yourself as joint heirs with the Son?
Right. And do you?
No.
You do not. Amazing. So, here it is. All who are guided by the Spirit of God are sons of God. For what you received was not the spirit of slavery to bring you back into fear. You received the spirit of adoption, enabling us to cry out, Our Father. The Spirit himself joins with our spirit to bear witness that we are children of God. And if we are children, then we are heirs, heirs of God, and joint heirs with Christ, provided that we share his suffering so as to share his glory. Christ is our brother. He's our brother. And whatever his Father owned, because we are sons of God and daughters of God, whatever he owns, we own it too. Whatever our brother has, it's like be with flesh and blood. If Joel was my brother and our parents own some stuff, if he owned it, I own it too. But 99.999999, not all, but 99% of Christians don't see Christ as their brother and joint heirs with him, and they're suffering because of that. They don't see that they already have it. And the reason they don't, because they've been told that Christ is God. They don't see that he's our brother. Our big brother came and put everything back in. He fought for us and made things right so that we could be right with the Father. And if you see him as God, you're not going to see him as joint heirs because you got him up here somewhere. But we're joint heirs with the Son. Isn't that like something? What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
That makes sense. But why didn't you see it like that before?
I don't, because probably, like you said, I used to seeing God, Jesus as God.
Yeah.
That's what you're taught.
Somebody set you up. This is why don't ever let anyone convince you of anything. You hear it and let it go in one ear and out the other. If you don't see it for yourself, you don't know it. It's all right to hear it, but let it go in one ear and out the other. What do you think about that? Did you?
I agree. I think if we love Christ, we're one with him, and he lives within us, and his spirit's within us, and therefore everything we do.
Did you know
Transcends.
that you were joint heirs with him, that whatever God owned, you own it too?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we're one with him. So
But did you know you were joint heirs with him, that God created everything for you?
Right.
Because you are his daughter.
We're entitled to everything he has.
Right.
Right.
Did you know that?
Yeah, I want to say yes.
Don't be lying in church.
No, I'm not. When you said that, I understood it, and
Had you thought about that though?
no, I hadn't thought about it.
I want you to think about these things. That's why it's good to know yourself.
Right.
So you can really see this. See, there inside of us is another world, another reality, the kingdom of heaven.
Right.
And we're supposed to live from within.
Right. I mean, everything he did and does is for us.
Yes.
So we have to take advantage of that, and
But if you don't have that mindset, though, you can't do it.
right.
You find yourself worried and doubting and all that kind of stuff because your mind has not been renewed.
Correct.
That makes sense?
Yes.
Yeah. Amazing. So we're out of time, right? So that's my biblical question. Do you see yourself as joint heirs with the Son? All right. We're going to talk about that this week on the radio.